I've got Juventus plus 2.5 against Frosinone. I'm experimenting with the code of gematria. When you do these, look ahead to the schedule and what the following game is, because the following game can sort of be an indication of how the following week is going to turn out. So you see that Juventus, they got this game at Atletico Madrid next week, right after they play Frosinone. So always, when you look at these games, look at the point total that they can get and look at the following game ahead. So here, Juventus have 63 points, and they could end up at 64 points after playing against Frosinone before their game against Atletico Madrid. Because it is City of Madrid in Spanish, Ciudad de Madrid equals 64 in gematria. That's where Juventus are going to be playing at next week, the following Wednesday over at the Wanda Metropolitano. So that's something to look out for. That Frosinone can cover the spread, because Juventus would be playing, for a tie if they blow a lead, or if they pull ahead and score a goal. Then at the current moment, then the game would be tied, and it would be a storyline for the following week. But here's why I got Juventus winning the game against Frosinone. Looking ahead, they could score 66 points before their game against Bologna. Their following league game is against Bologna. But first, I would like to say it is La Gioia de Bala, Champions League leading goal scorer for Juventus this year with 5 equals 64. It's Juventus Football Club equals 64. It'd be their first trip to Madrid since Buffon's last game against Real Madrid. So that's why I have Frosinone covering. That's a big thing to look out for. But again, I got Juve winning the match, picking up all 3 points, because it is Bologna that equals 66. So with this method, you look at the certain outcomes, then that's really the key to spread betting. And this is the same method that you could use for Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Like, I thought the game would end the tie, but Real Madrid, they didn't allow Atletico to cover. So if you went with the spread with Real Madrid, then you would win. Obviously, if you thought it'd be a draw and Real Madrid won, then you would lose. So this is the kind of method to really look ahead into these kind of games. So that's something to look out for. And once again, I have to go with the spread, Frosinone, in that Friday game, and then we'd be talking about, can Atletico take advantage? Now, Giorgio Chiellini may come back against Frosinone, but Leonardo Bonucci is still going to be out, so there's some problems at the back. So that's really is what's happening for Juventus. Obviously, I hope Dybala gets a hat trick. I hope he plays against Frosinone. But I see a tight game. Frosinone won 2-0. They lost 2-0. They lost 2-0. And at one point, they drew against Juventus. So they have caused them some problems this year. And I can scroll forward to the first game that these teams played this year, and just showing you that it was a little bit of a struggle, this game. And it was 1-0 up to Bernardeschi's last goal. So this is the kind of method that you can use to sort of decide, will they cover the spread, or will they won't. And this is a trial and error process here that you can take a look at after Friday's game. But I got plus 2.5.